And the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Got his target, Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle.
There's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. He stiff arms him. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
On the ground, McCaffrey. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. McCaffrey, boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football, but on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counter and
touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk from 4 yards out. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10.
At their own 24.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On first down, Lance
gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
in need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Throwing now is Lance. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On first down, Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And into the end zone. A pick six from the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick six to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick six. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Gould able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken from about the 12. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan, he gets it complete to Jackson. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. first and 10. It's Ryan.
And that going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Jackson's got it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
So if you're going to play charades at home, make sure you grab him, because for a running back, he sure did a pretty good wide receiver impression there. Going to line up in the slot to the left side, and a lot of times, as we well know, running back routes aren't as crisp as wide receiver routes, but this one, more than adequate for that play.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
On second down, it's Taylor.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is third and goal. Now Ryan. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Kylan Granson.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
Hey, 59, ready?
To throw for it is Ryan. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah.
He's got a man complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
Lance to throw for it on fourth down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. it's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Ryan. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Ryan. This one finds Pierce on the out route. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. A route running set.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. A fairly short kick from the 14, and he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Deion Jackson,
52 yards.
and the Colts have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on third down.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Lance and Kittle in sync for the 49er first. Shotgun now for Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Lance going to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
Well, let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
Lance looks to throw again.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not the
touchdown, Colts! Alec Pierce, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts will add to their fourth quarter lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Throwing on first down is Lance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Desperation time here. Lance. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. He's got the first down and more than that. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now a play fake. Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. But he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 6-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
Ready. Check snap.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Lance back to throw. It's complete. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Throwing now is Ryan. And incomplete on the deep ball. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan. Jackson with a catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Ryan to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now Ryan. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he feels comfortable. That'll dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lance looking to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. This from 52, and this for the win. And his kick is good. From 52 yards away, he gets it to go. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses.